Hey, what's up, gentlemen and ladies? And I forgot to look up a holiday again, goddamn. I hope you guys appreciate this, because this whole stupid little bit that I do at the beginning of every episode where I say like happy and then whatever day it happens to be actually prevents me from being able to pre-record videos in advance, so I always have to do them like a day or two before I post them because I have to know when they're gonna come out because I have to get the date right. Okay, look, happy International Day of Sport for Development and Peace. Why is this a thing? I'm genuinely curious now. I have to look this up. No, there isn't even anything on it. Of course, why would there be? Anyways, it's been a while. How have you guys been? It's only been about, I mean, what, 2 weeks, a little bit over that actually, which in YouTube time is basically the equivalent of like 2 years. I've been dead for all you guys know. Have you guys missed me? Have you been waiting to see one of my videos in your subscription box? Probably not, let's not lie. I mean, every time that I go to the YouTube editor app and I check the newest comment, it's always something on my Versus trailer or deleted scenes video that I do where somebody's like, oh my god, Versus 13 looks so much better than 15, yeah. But you know what? It's fine. That's just something that I've learned to deal with now. If you guys want to sit here and hear me bitch about why I have not been uploading once again, like I have done so many times over the past couple months, because 2017 has just been so great, hasn't it? Then I guess watch this part. If not, just skip ahead and I'll talk about some Final Fantasy a little bit, right? Basically, I know what you guys are thinking. Dean, stop making up fucking excuses. You're just a lazy piece of shit. And you know what? You're not even wrong. I am not going to lie. Pretty much the majority of the reason why I was not uploading was just because of, I don't know, laziness and lack of motivation, essentially. And I would like to say that I'm going to come back, but I have done that so many times before, and then I end up not posting for like another week. So all I'm gonna say is, I made this video, hopefully I'll continue. If you guys must actually know the specifics, obviously it's school. I know it's such a excuse, but I mean it's true. I've had so many practices for my end of the year choir concert, but in all seriousness, I do actually not get home until like 6:30 or 7 sometimes, which is oh so fun. And there was also evaluation that we had to go to, and the choir trip, which I actually vlogged. I know, what, Dean making a vlog, but you guys will find out more about that when it comes out eventually. Part of the reason is also because I have been setting up what I'm going to do for my 10,000 subscriber special if I ever get there, which by the release of this video I should be like at about 1,000 subscribers away, which should not really be that much. I mean, I don't know, there's been times where I get like 500 subscribers in 1 week, and then in a couple weeks it's down to like 200 for the month. But I guess I really have nobody to blame but myself because I haven't been uploading and all that bullshit that you guys don't really care about. All I'm gonna say is be hyped for 10,000 subscribers. Please, be excited, dude. That was so bad. Anyways, I figured if I just did a stupid update video telling you guys where I've been and all that kind of stuff, nobody would care. Most people are probably still not going to care about this video regardless, because I'm just going to be talking about old news. But in case some of you guys have not been keeping up with everything Final Fantasy, then I figure I might as well run through all the stuff that I missed, just so I can say that I at least mentioned it at some point in my channel and not just completely glossed over it because I happened to be in a hiatus while it came out. So I've got Fabula Nova, Crystallis Fabula pulled up here, the bestest Final Fantasy website for all your news and information. And I guess I'm just gonna be going through all the articles and that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's about 14, which I don't cover. That's about Dragon Quest, which I don't cover. That's about Nier, which I don't cover. Some people have actually asked me to cover Nier, and I think I finally figured out what my channel is about. Because I can't really say that it's just about Final Fantasy, because then people are like, oh, you cover Kingdom Hearts, and there was like that one time that you mentioned Bravely Default and The World Ends With You and like the Mana series, I don't know. But then if I say that I'm a Square Enix channel, then people say, well, why don't you cover stuff like Tomb Raider and Deus Ex and all that kind of stuff. But then if I say that I'm a Japanese Square Enix channel, then people say, well, why aren't you covering Nier or Dragon Quest? And I think I finally figured out what the channel is about. It is specifically the Japanese side of Square, not Enix, so no Dragon Quest, but just Square. And also first party, not second party type of things like Nier or any of those kind of series. So basically I cover Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, World Ends With You, Chrono Trigger, Mana, Saga, all those games that everybody loves to talk about. I mean, let's not lie to ourselves, really the only two important ones are Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts, but hey, if The World Ends With You 2 gets announced, I won't be complaining, I'm just saying. Anyways, the news, alright, let's keep scrolling, there's gotta be some. Okay, Final Fantasy 13, 12, and 15 art director Isamu, oh my god, I'm gonna butcher this, Kamikokurio? Yeah, apparently left Square Enix just to be a freelance artist. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know who this guy is exactly. I mean, his artwork actually looks pretty decent, but I guess he's gonna be leaving Square Enix. I mean, people leave Square Enix all the time. There was a guy that left Square Enix like right before Final Fantasy 15 came out, I remember, so it's not really that big of a deal, but hopefully he does good. I don't know. Okay, here's something that I can talk about. Final Fantasy 15, A New Empire. So this... So for those of you guys that don't know, this game, if you want to call it that, was the Final Fantasy 15, in huge quotation marks, MMO that they had announced way back when. Which is funny because I was actually going to make a video titled something like Whatever Happened to the Final Fantasy 15 mobile MMO and VR. Which, I mean, there's still no word on what the hell happened to the VR Final Fantasy 15. But specifically talking about the mobile MMO, it came out and it was... well, let's just say that a lot of people didn't think it was a coincidence that it came out on April Fool's Day. Also, I'm so mad at myself that I missed April Fool's, because every year since I started my channel, I have done something for April Fool's. This is the first one that I actually missed. April Fool's, guys. I said that I was gonna come back to making videos. I'm actually gonna take another month-long break after this. See ya. But in all seriousness, I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw this game, I guess, screenshots of it on Twitter, I wasn't honestly reading. I was just kind of scrolling through Twitter, and I happened to see pictures of it, people talking about how it looked like shit. I thought that it was one of those like knockoff games that was using Final Fantasy 15's character designs and artwork, because that has happened in the past for those of you guys that don't know. There's actually been games that have stolen Final Fantasy 15's art on like the App Store or the Google Play, whatever thing it's called. I don't know if they ever got in trouble for that. They probably did, but I'm not sure. And I thought that this was one of those, but no, this was apparently a real official thing that happened. Apparently this was developed by some company called Machine Zone, who I've never heard of, probably because they're like mobile game developers. And if you can't tell by the name A New Empire, it's that kind of mobile game, you know? Like, I don't want to compare it to like Clash of Clans, but that's basically what it is. Now, to be honest, I have not played any Clash of Clans-like game or A New Empire, as a matter of fact, nor do I plan to, but I guess it's there if you want something pseudo-barely Final Fantasy 15-ish related to play on your phone. Go ahead. Oh, here's a big one. Episode Gladiolus came out, which I did not actually go completely quiet about. I streamed Episode Gladiolus in its entirety, at least the main story part of it, here on my channel. Now, for those of you guys that missed it, I don't know when you're going to be able to watch it, because I am so far behind when it comes to uploading streams to my archive channel. If you guys must honestly know why, it's because I recorded my stream for Kingdom Hearts 2.8 back when that came out in like, what, the end of January? We're in April, and the reason why it's taken me so long is because I could not stream the back cover movie, but I still wanted my reactions of it to be on record, so I recorded it manually. But if I want to upload the full thing, I would actually have to go in and edit and put the audio to the movie and bring it together with the rest of the stream, and then render like the 5-hour video, which would take me like 10 hours to render and like another 10 hours to upload, which I ain't about that life. So I don't know, honestly, but after that it should be pretty simple. Like most of the other streams are pretty straightforward. I still have to download them and re-upload them, but it's not really that big of a deal. It's just that one Kingdom Hearts one. Kingdom Hearts always giving me a goddamn hard time. Oh, but speaking of Kingdom Hearts 1.5, no, Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 parentheses plus 2.5 HD remix. No, goddamn, I already said HD. Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 2.5 remix optional plus in between the 1.5 and 2.5. I don't know if you're supposed to pronounce it. That's the official title right there, guys. The game came out and it's on PS4. It's a thing. It still has some glitches from before. I mentioned this in a previous video, but the version that they released in Japan was like glitchy as fuck. Well, okay, I shouldn't say glitchy, but basically some stuff was sped up from 30 FPS to 60 FPS, because instead of actually making it 60 FPS, they just kind of sped it up like by 2, which would make it 60 FPS. You guys aren't stupid. You don't need me to explain to you how it works. I'm sure you can piece it together. Now, there was a patch that actually did fix some of the things, but I do hear that there is still some stuff in the game that runs at 30 FPS specifically. I've heard the shadows in Kingdom Hearts 2, and there's also just a bunch of graphical glitches, like just from playing the very beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2, Olette's forehead was like fucking white. That's the only, I guess, graphical glitch that I've run into, but I've heard that there's a lot more. To be honest, I haven't really played that much of it. I only actually played Kingdom Hearts 2 for like 3 minutes, a couple minutes ago. Like, it's actually pretty funny. I bought the game, I put it in my PS4, and then I left because there's like a 3-hour download or some bullshit like that, because PlayStation 4, next generation console gaming, oh my god, it's so great. I shouldn't say next generation, current generation. I hate it when people say next generation, because we've been in this generation for like 5 years. It's not next at this point. But anyways, I came back and the thing was like fully installed, all the update, all the bullshit. I booted up the game, I was in the menu and I was looking through all the games and I was like, alright, Kingdom Hearts on the PS4, I'm so ready. And then I realized I don't want to play Kingdom Hearts. So I turned off the game and left, did something else. I think I played Nier actually, because I picked it up the same day. But if you're a big Kingdom Hearts fan, you probably already picked it up, so I shouldn't really need to tell you that it's out, but it's out. If you were on the fence about buying this, I mean, go ahead if you don't already own the 2 collections on the PS3. Even then, I'd say go ahead and sell the other 2. I don't know, it's pretty cool being able to have the entire Kingdom Hearts series in just one system, with the obvious exception of that one game that shall not be named. X Cross Ki Chi Kai bullshit. Also, along with the episode Gladiolas, there was also an update for the Chapter 13 in Final Fantasy 15, which I actually have not played, but from what I've heard, the update itself, or like the little mini chapter, whatever you want to call it, it's only like 20 minutes long, which is wow. Like, I've heard that it actually does a pretty good job of explaining all the stuff that was left out of 15 and some of the things that were cut out and all that type of bullshit that should have been in the game originally, but I'm not gonna bitch about it at this point because so many people have already, including myself. You should go check out that video. But like, really, 20 minutes? They couldn't have put that in the, you know what, I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. I'm not gonna make my typical fly out to Japan and throw salt at the Square Enix building wall joke that I always do. It's whatever. At this point, 15 can honestly do anything, and I'm not gonna be surprised. I'm just gonna let them do their thing. Wow, apparently there was a March update trailer for Final Fantasy 15. I'm assuming it was a trailer for the stuff that was going to be in the update, so there's really no point to watching it now, but I'll mention it just in case. Oh, and there was another trailer for Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5, which again, pointless now that the game is out. Although, to be fair, what were they really going to show from 1.5, 2.5 that we didn't already see? Okay, some more timed quests for 15, some more Kingdom Hearts stuff, some more 14 stuff. Balthier released for World of Final Fantasy. I think I was still uploading when that came out, but I just didn't talk about it because I mean, it's World of Final Fantasy DLC. Do you really care that much? I'm not hating on World of Final Fantasy. It's an amazing game, and I've actually still been streaming it because I still have not beat it, but it's not really the type of thing that's worth making an entire video about, you know? Let's see, what else? I think that is actually it from what I am seeing here. So, 2 weeks worth of Final Fantasy news down to 1 video. I'm sure I could do a video shorter than this, recapping the last 2 years of Kingdom Hearts news, which is pretty funny, but yeah. I probably shouldn't even, I'm debating doing this like right now, live, as I'm recording this. You know what, fuck it, is that another fucking truck outside? Oh my god. That's like the 3rd one that passes while I've been recording this video. I've only been recording for like 20 minutes, just so you guys can get an idea of like how much stuff I actually end up cutting out on the final product. Editing takes time, kids. But anyways, I'll go ahead and fucking tell you guys, I've actually tried to make, I have actually been trying to come up with a new schedule for my videos, and I know, I've said before, this is my new schedule, this is what I'm going to be sticking to, and then I end up not doing it in like a week. To be fair, half of the times where I did that, my new schedule, quote unquote, was daily videos, which is just a bad idea in general, and to anybody that is thinking of making YouTube videos, unless you do like Let's Plays, do yourself a favor, don't do daily videos. It's just not really a good idea, especially not for an independent YouTuber. Just take this from me, trust me. But I think I'm gonna go not to every other day like I did in last year's summer, although I might end up going back to that during this year's summer, but I'm gonna try to go for, what was it, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then I'll take the weekend off from videos and I'll stream on Saturdays, and then I'll upload the stream on Sunday. That's the schedule that I'm gonna try to go for. Obviously, it's not gonna be exact at the beginning because I have this whole back catalog of streams that I still need to upload to the archive channel, but I'm gonna try my best to stick to this. I would tell you guys to call me out if I don't do it, but I know that nobody really gives a shit, so I'll just take my word for it. I'll try to stick to it, and I'll probably break that promise in like a week. So today's Thursday, which is not actually a day that I'm supposed to upload on, but I guess I'll upload again on Saturday and then Monday, and I'll try to get it started then. Yeah, that should be good. So let me check the calendar real quick. I will try to have another video out for you guys on the 8th of April, and then starting on the 10th, that's when I'll begin with the actual schedule of Monday, Wednesday, Friday, video, and then stream on Saturday, archive channel, upload on Sunday. I think that's a pretty good schedule, honestly, all things considered, but I guess only time will tell if it lasts at all. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video because I am sweating like a fucking tap. I honestly don't know how to end that. What animal is known for sweating a lot? What anything is known for sweating a lot? Like a fat guy with 30 layers in the middle of the desert. There you go. God, recording videos in the summer is gonna be so much fun. I have to sacrifice myself for you guys. I hope you appreciate it, because this is what it sounds like when I have the freaking fan turned on. You can hear it in the background just like blowing air right into the mic. Either way though, I guess that's all that I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to put that like button, subscribe, and as always, stay tuned for all things Final Fantasy. I almost said more Final Fantasy instead of all things Final Fantasy, which I haven't said that in my outro in like years at this point. But anyways, bye guys.